Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So today we will see how to use Python function. So first of all we'll see the syntax of Python function. So you need to write a def keyword to create a Python function, and then followed by a function name you will create, followed by a parenthesis and the colon. So in this parenthesis you can pass a parameter as well. So now you will write your function block. After that, this function will return some value like this, and at last you can call your function by using function name with parenthesis. So this is the structure of typical Python function which we will create now. So first of all we will see a basic Python function. So here we will see function in Python. Okay, so we will use that keyword def, write a function which is known as like example, you can name anything, followed by colon, parenthesis and colon. Here I'll write print statement which is a built-in function. I'll write, sorry for that, yeah, it's removed. So hello world. So this is basically a function. Now we can call that function. We will use function name here, followed by a parenthesis. Now we run that. So this is hello world, our function. Now here we will see how to return a value in a particular function. So now what we will do, we'll just define a equal to 5, b equal to 6, and we'll get the return value as c. So here we will write c equal to a plus b, and we are returning c. So this typically means we'll create one function and we are returning the value c in that. You can use like this as a, like you can use this thing as a value which is returned to function, or you can create one variable, copy that function and print that variable as well. So like I'm printing my created function right here, print. So I'll use this comment. Here we are returning the value. Okay, so now when we will run it, we will see a value which is written by a function, right? So we'll run that. Here we will see 11, like a equal to 5, and the return value which gives us this c. So we are returning c. Now if we will see, we created a function and we return a value. Suppose I have to pass some parameters in that, and then what I will do, like suppose a and b are parameters which we will pass and which will return a value. So here our parameters will be a and b. From here we can give the value which is known as call by reference. So I'll give the different values here. So first I will give this value. A value we will change, not 5 and 6, just we are changing it for the output. So suppose if I will give 4 and 6, so this will return 10 because C is returning, but we are passing particular value in that function, so it will create a call by reference. And one more thing about call by reference is like whatever changes will make outside the function will return its core value. Whatever function value you will give it to the function, it will change, and in the main function will give you the exact value of it. So we'll run that. Here return the value 10. So this is our call by reference. Now we will see arguments in a function. So here I'll write arguments in function. So how we can perform this thing? Suppose I have to pass some names here. I'll basically write, suppose we'll take that example function as well. So we'll write a star followed by anything you can write. Suppose I'll write names. So I'll pass that value now for name in names. So for name in names, now we'll write print that particular name. This is name. So this is our name, and we will not print another comment here, so we'll just remove that, and we are just printing name. So now we don't need these things. So you can multi-comment as well by using this, and that. So this is multi-comment, and for star you can write a single comment. So this is thing. And now whatever, because in the big program we don't know how many arguments we will pass in that particular function. So here basically we are passing the arguments at instance time now, and this will treat as a tuple. A function will treat this argument as a tuple, or this parameters as a tuple. So now we will pass some variables here, some strings here. Suppose if I'll write Ram and Sham, two strings. Now this will treat as tuples. So we will see the output. Here we are not returning anything, so this will return the value none, and Ram and Sham will treat as a tuple. Even if you write anything, and like suppose if I write this, or a valuable name like anything Ramesh, and suppose XYZ, anything name in that particular string, here you will see this is also will be printed. So what this basically helps in, if when we don't know number of arguments which we pass in a function, we can pass it as a tuple as well. So this is called an arguments in that particular function. And now if suppose one condition is there where key arguments will be needed, right? So we'll remove that name, and we'll give some age. Okay, and I don't think so we'll need this for loop here, so I'll just remove that, and will not get any indentation error. So I'm just shifting the print statement here now. So this is our keywords argument, keyword argument. So here this two argument we will pass exactly this data, or we can say a parameters. Like we will see in this parenthesis we are passing parameters here. So these are two of our parameters, which is keyword argument, and same thing we will pass from here. Now we will change that, and we will write as name equal to, suppose I'll write Ramesh, and age equal to 18. So this is an integer, so we don't need a double quote in that. So if we will pass both the thing, and we can change the statement also. This is not returning the value, this is our keyword argument. So this is keyword argument, and when we will run that, I don't think so you can see the output. Now this is our output. So this is our keyword argument, which is basically none, and it will print name. So already we will just mention the name. If you want to print age as well, I'll just remove this thing here, and if we will need the age as well, we'll simply put comma and age, like this. So now we will see it will print both the name and the age. This is known as a keyword arguments, where you pass exactly the same thing which you want. So if you will run that, you can see this is name Ramesh and 18, its age, like that. Now there are two things which mostly will not considered as important, but I think it's really important, which is basically local variable, I'll just put it as a shortcut, and global variable. So I see lot of people are confused about the local and global variables. So in Python it is very basic. Suppose if I'll write anything, I'll remove that first. Suppose if I'll declare any variable here, wife, and I will print that a here, right? And if I want, can I print the variable here as well, like this? No, I can't do this thing. But just to show you guys, I'll just call the function again. So here you will see this will print, the first line of this will print the variable a, but this will not. Like we will just change this thing, keyword argument is not there, so we will change this as a outside local variable. So this will not be printed. See, this is the name 5 is in function print is being printed, but name a is not defined because this is a local variable. And if I want to consider it as a global variable, I'll simply write, either I will do two things. First, either I will put here a value, or I can use the same variable here and declare it as global a. Now we can see, so this will print in function as well and outside the function as well. So that's it guys, this is our Python functions, and I hope you like this video. So if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon for the next video, and we'll meet you in the next video guys. Thank you.